Wada.
And g'day viewers, I'm Michael.
And I'm Janet, and welcome to this week's episode where we will be talking about Viva La Difference.
And this is where we will celebrate the beauty of individuality.
In this session, we explore the power of embracing our unique differences and the impact it has on both our personal and professional lives.
So don't let society's expectations hold you back.
To discover how to embrace your unique qualities, build confidence, overcome limiting beliefs, and unlock your full potential, listen up. Wada.
And g'day, I'm Michael.
And I'm Janet. And welcome to this week's episode where we will be talking about Viva La Difference.
Oh.
Or Viva La Difference. We will celebrate the beauty and power of individuality. In this session, we explore the power of embracing our unique differences and the impact that it has on our personal and professional lives. I just love this quote from author Margaret Mead. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. We are all as unique as each other.
In fact, no one shares your exact DNA, fingerprint, personality, attitude, experiences, perception, taste, passion, or spirit. You are unique, as am I, and that is to be celebrated. Our differences add colour and variety to our world. Our uniquity sets us apart from the herd.
Our three children are creatives, and I clearly remember when our youngest daughter was in 3-year-old kinder, and I was helping out on duty one day, and I witnessed the teacher explaining to her that the sky had to be blue, not green, and the ground was green, not yellow, and the shape of the roof of a house is a peaked triangle, etc., etc. The teacher was a lovely woman. She was dedicated to looking after these kids and making them feel safe and loved. However, it really struck me that no matter how much creativity a child is born with, well-meaning teachers and guides will encourage them to fit in with the normal herd. There's that word again, normal. I tell you folks, it's a setting on a dryer. So this herd, when we were younger, particularly during the teenage years, we worked so hard to fit into. Dressing, sometimes like we really didn't want to, acting at times against our own conscience, just to be with the in-crowd. Speaking in ways, well, you wouldn't speak that way at home, just to fit in. During our teenage years, we work hard to break free from the expectations and values that our parents tried to instill into us. And it's interesting that when we come out the other side, my dad used to say when I was spouting off about something, Janet, you can only be as old and wise as your years. Meaning that though you think yourself to be mature at, say, 15 or 17 or 18, you'll have learned a whole lot more by the time you're 25, and that's ongoing. Once you've wrestled through adolescence, it's really important to identify and embrace what makes you, Y-O-U, unique.
Absolutely. And it's really interesting how our perspectives on standing out and conforming can change as we grow up and navigate our way through life. So in particular, during my younger years, I vividly recall the need to blend in with my peers, to wear the same clothes, engage in the same activities as everybody else. The need for acceptance and fitting in seemed paramount at that stage of my life. However, as I matured and embarked on my journey into adulthood, my perception of individuality underwent a significant transformation. So rather than seeking to conform, I began to embrace the idea of standing out and being different. I realised that my uniquity was what truly made me who I am. I started exploring various ways to express my individuality, starting with the flamboyant shirts I would wear during my band gigs and the distinctive hats that have become a signature part of my personal style. Now, these choices allow me to project my personality and set myself apart from the crowd. And interestingly, it was during a trip to Ireland to reconnect with my family roots that I made a fascinating discovery. I learned that my father, who I'd never met, shared the same inclination for standing out with his eccentric clothing choices. It was as if a genetic thread of distinctiveness ran through my family. And this revelation not only brought me closer to my heritage, but also reaffirmed my belief that embracing uniquity and expressing oneself authentically was an inherent part of who I am. And reflecting on my upbringing, I now realise that Mum too exhibited a natural inclination towards individuality. Whether it was her unconventional beliefs or her distinctive fashion sense, she was a bit odd too. She really exemplified the beauty of embracing one's own identity. And looking back, I can see how Mum's influence combined with my own experiences and self-discovery shaped my journey towards embracing my individuality. Today, as you know, Jenny, I'm proud of the person that I've become, someone unafraid to stand out from the crowd and celebrate what makes me unique.
Indeed it does, Mitch, including those glitter pants you wore at that gig in Preston.
Yeah, that really shook Tills, didn't it?
It was great fun. Recently, we lost a really dear friend who epitomised the word unique. A man of colour, verve and joie de vivre. He put the flam in flamboyant.
He sure did.
Craig was ahead of his time in being and living his true self to the max. And although bullied for his differences when he was young, he did not let that negativity infect or impact his identity. He was a beacon of light and inspiration, and anyone who met him will never forget him. His larger-than-life personality and eclectic dress sense made him an unforgettable presence in any room. Craig had a remarkable ability to effortlessly stand out from the crowd. Whether it was his bold fashion choices, his infectious energy, his cheeky sense of humour, or his genuine zest for life, he had an unmistakable aura that commanded your attention. Whenever we were together, you couldn't help feel a sense of awe at his ability to fearlessly be himself, no matter the circumstances.
You know, Jenny, it's funny. I was saying to friends the other day that he made me feel very beige in comparison. As flamboyant as I can be, he was so much more.
He made your glitter pants look beige, I reckon.
He did.
Craig's passing has served as a profound reminder that life is too short to be anything less than your authentic self. It has rekindled a fire within us to fully embrace and celebrate the distinctive qualities that make each of us who we are.
In honouring his memory, I will strive to infuse my life with the same fearlessness and vivacity that he exemplified.
In that case, the next time you wear those glitter pants, look out.
Yes. What about differences in opinions? Why do we sometimes feel so threatened by other people's differences?
We've all experienced conversations or interactions with people who are open to hearing about what we have to say or who we present as. And then we have interactions with those who are not. They're definitely closed. Differences in opinions are a natural part of being human, as individuals possess unique perspectives, beliefs, and values that are shaped by their experiences and backgrounds. While diversity of opinions can contribute to a vibrant and dynamic society, it can also lead to conflict if not handled with care and understanding.
However, it's crucial to recognise the importance of allowing others to have differing opinions and to embrace these differences. And when we're perceived as a threat for our differences of opinion, or our looks or our behaviour, it's a sign that the other person we're interacting with has a closed mind. And this can lead to disrespectful and unwarranted behaviour. So remember to open up your mind and not take differences personally.
By doing this, along with fostering dialogue, building empathy, and promoting tolerance, we can create a society that thrives on diversity and harnesses the power of multiple perspectives.
I think about in particular the Australia that we now live in, which is such a vastly different one to the one when I was growing up. And it's largely due to the cultural differences that have made our society such a great multicultural one, where we continue to embrace all the differences. We enjoy a melting pot of languages, colour, flavours and perspectives. And I'm just so grateful, particularly for all the great cuisines that we have out there and restaurants that we can go to. That's just changed it from what, when I was growing up, it was meat and taters.
In a world that encourages conformity, I believe it is essential to celebrate and embrace the qualities that set us apart. Our individuality is a gift, a testament to the diverse tapestry of human existence. By expressing ourselves authentically and allowing our true selves to shine through, we not only honour our own identities, but we inspire others to embrace their own uniquity. Learn to embrace your unique qualities. It will build your confidence, help you overcome limiting beliefs, and unlock your full potential to create a life that reflects your true self and makes you, like our dear Craig, unforgettable. Until next time.
Love and blessings. See ya.
See ya.